Here we go again. Here we go again. Hi, I'm Eric, and this is Lifestyles with Eric. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining my chat tonight. I really appreciate you being with me. I don't know what to say. Hey, Holly. Hey, Shirley, Arlene, Francis, Trey, Ace of Spades, Delana. Hey, everybody. I don't know what else to say. There was another murder of a unarmed black man in Atlanta, Georgia, visiting his wife and four children, I believe, shot in Wendy's parking lot because he was sleeping in his car, minding his own business. But I'm sorry, he fell asleep in the drive-through. I've dozed off at the drive-through before. Luckily, I didn't get pulled over and killed. This is crazy. Hey, Jamonica, how you doing? Let me drink some water. I'm hold on. So Rayshard Brooks was 27 years old. I remember when I was 27, some of the best days of my life. Um, my heart goes out to, hey Gwendolyn, how you doing? My heart goes out to his family. I send my condolences out. Nobody's perfect. Let me say that first. Excuse me. Nobody is perfect. We all make mistakes. Sometimes we rush to judgment on the things that we see. Sometimes we do things that we wouldn't normally do if we're under the influence of alcohol or something, some other substance or something like that. But that young man had no reason to die. My oldest son is 28 years old. Rayshard Brooks was 27. My oldest son is 28. So this is very touching to me. Yet this man was a family man. He made a mistake. He had a little bit too much to drink, allegedly. He fell asleep in the drive-through of Wendy's in Atlanta, Georgia. I guess somebody called 911 and stated that the man was in the car or whatever, and he had fell asleep. I don't know, and he was unresponsive. I don't know. Whatever the case was, the police pulled up on him. One cop. Uh, let's see, what's his? I don't even know if I wrote his name down. I'm sorry. Um, I know the cop that killed him's name is Garrett Roth. Um, but anyway, hold on. He was questioned by the police. The police knocked on the window. Hey, Jamonica, how you doing? I didn't know he said that he would walk home. That's too bad. So anyway, he had got. They had woke. Well, the one cop had woke him up, as the video I saw from the body cam. And after the guy was, awakened, he opened the door, and the guy was pretty friendly. He wasn't agitated, although he was sleepy or maybe under the influence of some alcohol, allegedly. Um, didn't pose a threat in my eyes. So I don't know. This is. I'm tired of talking about this, and it's just happening more and more. And I'm a black man, although I'm older. I'm still a black man, and I know how to get pulled over. But I'm still a black man that carries a gun, licensed to carry one. And sometimes I worry about my own safety, let alone my older son's safety. I have two grown sons, so and one that'll be driving soon. So it just uh, the police keep using poor judgment, Gwendolyn. And if they don't stop, they're gonna just kill us all. Why is it that the white cops keep killing the black people, but they don't kill their own race? They don't. That just doesn't happen that much. If people can see that, and it is about race. It is about race, unfortunately. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Yes, Tracy, would you say yes? He did ask if he could walk to his sister's house. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. There have been two recent hangings out in California, Palmdale and Victorville. I've been to Victorville before. I've driven through there. Um, I can't believe that. Um, uh, And actually, the county of Victorville isn't even investigating it. They're ruling it a homicide, not a homicide, a suicide, which is stupid because it's two black men in close proximity that they found hang. So this is, I think that there's a race thing going on, and I'm not going to be a part of it because I love everyone. We all are God's creatures, although you know some people don't feel that way, unfortunately. And one in Georgia, 200, Monica. Okay, wow. Delana, would you say because they're idiots and don't care about nobody but themselves? That's true. I agree with you. I agree with you totally. I totally agree. So the officer that killed Rashard Brooks had been reprimanded. Let's see, in October. Let's see, October 17th, and what else? And he had been on the force, I guess, 7 years and faced 12 investigations, which is kind of crazy. Hey, Consuela, how you doing? Um, why would he have 12 investigations on himself and only been a part of the force for 7 years? And this is the officer that killed Rayshard Brooks down in Georgia. He should have been off the force a long time ago, and maybe we'd still have Rayshard Brooks. His family would still have it. So, see, these are the things that I wish that they didn't say defund, but they need to say something different besides defund, but appropriate the funds in another way so that we don't hire police like that. We have more of a process of hiring, maybe some college, a little psychological background, the groups they may have joined back when they were teenagers. We need to know all of these things before we hire police to do their job to protect and serve. Because remember, we pay their salaries. We pay our taxes, which pays their salaries because they work for the city. And if they're not doing their job, then why are we paying them? Why are they on the force? Just like the 57 officers that got off the tactical unit up in Buffalo that pushed the 75-year-old man down and cracked his damn skull to represent their two brothers that pushed the old man down. They all got off the not off the force, but off the tactical unit. Which if 57, that's a lot of bad police officers. So it's more than one bad apple, and I think we need to stop saying one bad apple. It's more than one bad apple now. And we have got to take a stand. That's white, black, Indian, Mexican, anybody that is against racism and tyranny against the black man and the brown man and the whatever, because it's happening to us and I'm sick of it. I'm tired of talking about it. I want to give you guys some positive things. I want to talk about some positive stuff, but every day this is going on and it's just not a coincidence. I don't know if it's supposed to be happening so that people can be more aware that this stuff is really happening. It's not a lie. We don't lie about the things that we go through. We need to start talking more about race, get it out the way so we can move on. That's it. That's what we got to start doing. I don't know. We need to start holding these officers accountable for the things that they're doing before they kill somebody. If you get more than two or three of complaints against you, it's probably true. We need to fire your ass. Get that son of a bitch out of here. You're fired. You're fired. Just like our president says. That's what we need to do. So, the whole police force in different states, we just need to revamp them, go back in, see who we're hiring. We need to hire men that are from the certain neighborhoods that they patrol, because a lot of the guys that go patrol these neighborhoods, they're not from the neighborhood. So that's the other problem that we tend to have sometimes. So it's just a lot of things going on. It's a lot of things going on. Oh, and breaking news: the police that shot Rayshard Brooks has been charged with murder without a bond. So that is an awesome thing. And the other officer that initially came to the call and uh, talked to him and called the other officer that killed him. he's turning state's evidence, and he's gonna turn on his brother, which they said normally never happens. So he's got a 50,000. They're supposed to turn themselves in tomorrow by 6 in the evening, I think, or 6 in the morning, something like that. But the first officer will have a $50,000 bond because he's turning state's evidence on his fellow brother. So uh, I don't know. Would you say, Gwendolyn, don't do that again? Get that son of a bitch out of here! You're fired! You're fired! But yeah, we just can't have um, those type of police that we pay for. We can't have them on our force. They're killing our young men. They're killing our older men. They're just killing. The chokehold has to stop. Just all kind of crazy. It's just this is crazy. So let's see. Update on Drayshard Reed in Indianapolis, Indiana. His attorney, I guess today they came with some breaking news that they had some more footage of Drayshard running with two cell phones in his hand. Is it? Yeah, two cell phones in his hand. And again, they're saying that he did not have a gun before he was tased and then initially shot and killed by the police, a police officer in Indianapolis, Indiana. Now, I've never heard of you not knowing who shot you, the police department not showing a picture of the officer that killed that young man. That is the weirdest thing. Now, to me, that seems like you're already saying you're guilty because it's not happening in Atlanta. It didn't happen in Minneapolis, Minnesota with George Floyd. So why aren't we knowing who shot Drayshard Reed? We know his name finally. They just released his name last week. Okay, so why won't they release his face, his picture? Why don't we know what he looks like? But in Atlanta and in other states, if a police shoots a person and kills them, you know exactly who they are. So I feel that that's an admission to guilt, but that's just my opinion. Indianapolis police have been known to be dirty all through the years, although they never get fired, they never get convicted of anything. So this has been going on for years. This is crazy. It's crazy. So, which this all boils down to is voting, and everybody needs to vote. Please vote, everybody. You cannot have an opinion unless you are voting, period. So, all the people that are marching for injustice and marching for things like that, let's vote. Get out and vote. Seriously, let's vote. Oh, and Billy Porter, the man that wore the big dress at the Oscars, he's trying to turn this into a gay issue. Let me tell you something, and I'll say it again. Nobody has anything against gay people, homosexuals, anything like that. But this is a black issue. This is a black issue. Don't try to bring your stuff into our stuff. You're black before you're gay. Period. Be black first. If you're gay, that's your business. That's none of my business. I'm not going to treat you any different, but you're a black man. So don't try to change this issue. Don't try to make it about equality and all that. It's not about that. It's about black people, mostly black men being killed by the hands of white police officers. That's it. And I wish I could talk about other stuff, but this is the issue right now. Period. Would you say, Jamonica? T Aces, oh, Trey Aces Space, the song is stuck in my head. You're about to lose your job. Oh wow, that's crazy. But wait till I come out with Shower Singers, guys, and that's my other TV show that I'm going to have. It's going to be a contest, and we're going to have that on YouTube too, and that's going to be separate. Where I'll have contestants come on, and I know everybody sings in the shower, so I've had the copyright and trademark to this for probably about 9 years. So be on the lookout for that. Shower Singers. But yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Lifestyles with Eric. I'm not getting off yet. Just saying, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thumbs up on all the videos, and that's going to help me in the long run. We'll just say, "Hey, Miss Elaine, how you doing?" Preach. But yeah, we have got to do better in our community. We've got to make sure these young people have something to do, give them jobs, talk to them, be their big brother, be their uncle. They call me Unc, OG, whatever. I try to always tell the young people about the things that I went through so that they don't have to go through them now. I try to school them on things that they're doing. Um, and there's another way besides being in the streets and getting in trouble and stuff like that. So we just need to do better all around. But I'm not going to talk about black on black because I don't believe in black on black crime because we're just black anyway. And so if that's your environment, you're going to do and kill and hurt the people in your environment. If you lived in the suburbs, you kill the suburban people if that's what you did. So I don't like the term black on black. We just all need to do better and teach our kids and raise our kids and not let the streets raise them. Know what they're doing, know who they're talking to, know what's on their cell phones, and what their social media is saying because they may be flashing guns on their social media. Who knows? But there was another incident, and make sure you wash your hands. Absolutely. So, what'd you say, Trace? So, I do need to be in the shower when I'm in audition. Yes, you have to be in the shower when I set up the auditions for shower singers. Of course, no nudity, but we'll be doing some editing anyway. But I'm just kind of letting everybody know. I'm forewarning everybody that that's something I'm going to be doing here in the super near future because I want to get this out to the masses and see if I can't get it sold to somebody like Simon Cowell or somebody like that because shower singers, everybody does it. And so it's a no brainer. And we're going to make it. And, if you're all a part of my family, you're going to be a part of this too. And you'll be along for the ride. And we're going to have a good time on this. But yeah. Oh, there was another incident that I saw that happened in Atlanta, Georgia yesterday where five teenagers were walking. I guess somebody reported or called the police and said they had a BB gun. Terrible thing to have because you could get killed with a BB gun. And I guess they had threw the BB gun, but the police that rode up on him immediately jumped out with his gun out, and he was pointing his gun at those kids. And then you had some mothers begging him not to shoot them or to put his gun up. So we've got to do better. We've got to do better as parents, everything because they're itching to hurt us, and so there are things that we just cannot do as black men and women. We have to be respectful because it's a different type of respect. I was told by an older gentleman than your mother and father. The police are a different respect for mother and daddy. So it just is what it is sometimes, unfortunately. So yeah, I don't know. I hope nobody else gets killed here in the near future by the hands of a cop. I hope nobody gets hung. Nobody else, and I send my condolences out to those families too. I don't know their names, but they were black men, young black men that were hanged, hanged, not hung, but hanged is the right pronunciation. And this isn't the 60s, the 40s, the 30s. And we don't need any more of that. And we definitely don't need anything like James Byrd in Texas that had gotten drugged. And that was a hate crime years ago because he was black man. We gotta love each other and stop hating and spewing the hate. But unfortunately, we have a president that doesn't denounce hate, and so it's kind of hard for people that don't have it all up here not to listen to him and run with everything he says. So it's just I don't know. Oh, and the Amazon driver that Holly is that the one that was blocked uh, in a suburban neighborhood. Somebody had let him in a gated community, and after he did his delivery, a white man from the what is it? The association. He's the president of the association of the homes, and that was a big deal. And he wanted to know how this man got in, who he was going to deliver the package to, and had him blocked in and was just questioning him like he was a thief or like he had broken in this gated community. I'm sick of it. I was at my job a couple of weeks ago. Oh, I didn't tell you guys this. Not a real big deal, but kind of a big deal. I'm at my job, my part-time job. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm in the lab. And a gentleman said, "Can I help you?" white gentleman. And I said, no, you can't help me. I'm fine. I work here. I mean, it's on my shirt. So these are the things that we have to go through. Now, there's no way that I could have gotten to this big facility without a badge and getting in through the guard shack. But he asked me, could he help me? Like I was not supposed to be there. So these are things that we go through. And I didn't go off. I didn't act like the angry black man, because black people, black men aren't supposed to get angry. And I don't want anybody to get offended that's not black, but these are the things that we go through. I'm just being honest. I'm not, and that's the thing. It doesn't matter if it's uncomfortable, but we have to be more honest about what we all go through. Period. That's it. Just be more honest because we all go through something. Would you say Holly? No, arrested for parking the wrong way in the street. No, I haven't heard about that. Explain what happened exactly. Haven't heard that story. I'll have to check in on that. Um, it's just a lot of things going on. The devil's working, and we gotta defeat him. We've definitely gotta believe in a higher power, and that's the Lord Jesus Christ. And He's gonna make all this better. At least that's what I believe in, and I know a few of my believers believe the same thing. So we just got to stay prayed up, think positive, don't spew negative things in the atmosphere because that always makes things worse. And I'm just here to report the news and what's going on and what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing, what I'm looking at. I've been a few days silent, and it's just because I kind of been just letting everything soak in to what's going on out here. And sometimes I get a little consumed and a little emotional because I'm just thinking about this could be my son, the Rayshard Brooks young man could have been my son. I'm only 48 years old, getting ready to be in 2 weeks, in a week. But this young man could have been my son. And I don't want anything to happen to my boys or anybody else's boys anymore. Stop killing us when we don't have a gun. Stop saying you're feeling threatening for your life. You're feeling threatened for your life. They've been saying that since the Rodney King incident. When they beat the fuck out of him, excuse my French, they had the nerve, one of the cops had the nerve to say he feared for his life. And we all sat there and watched that damn video in 1992 or 91, whatever, 91, 92. Stop saying you're in fear of your life. Hands up. We don't have any weapons. Hands up. Hands up. Hands on the steering wheel. We have to teach our kids that. Enough's enough. Enough's enough. I get it. People run from the police. Maybe they shouldn't run. But if you're running away. You're not running towards him. So you're not running to threaten him. You're running away. But they get upset and they track you down like an animal and kill you because they're upset that you ran. Period. And that's what it is. So this is my venting period. This is when I can get it out. And you all listen to me, and I appreciate you for listening because sometimes I just have a lot of pressure that I want to get off, and it's because of the things that I'm seeing and hearing. Would you say, Trey Ace of Spades, you were doing that? Your job was being hassled. Absolutely, I was doing my job. I was. They think. Would you say, Gwendolyn? I'm sorry. They think they are trying to kill off our race. And you're absolutely right. They're not going to kill it off, though. We're here to stay. We're not going anywhere. We're from America. Yes, our ancestors are from Africa, but we're from the United States of America. We don't have technically anywhere to go back to. We're from here. We were stolen and now we're here and we don't have anywhere to go back to. Africans can go back to Africa. We have to stay where we're at because this is where we're from. Bottom line. Would you say, Trey Ace? Even at work, uniform and a badge. Jamonica, we need to stop letting them do harmful things to us and take charge. You know what? It's time because they can only shoot one of us. If you see somebody getting choked out, knee on the throat, if 5 or 6 people run up and push him out, that officer off of him, then maybe that man would have lived. But I'm not mad at the person that videotaped it. It was a 17-year-old girl. She couldn't do anything, so I'm not upset with her. She could not do anything. But I just don't want anything else like this to happen this year. This has been a different year. 2020 has been weird, but I'm thinking positive and I know that it's going to get better. I know it is because I'm very optimistic and I'm very positive and I know that things are going to get better. Even though it looks kind of grim right now, we're going to be okay. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Let me think of anything else I could think of that I've seen here. The Atlanta I like the whole Atlanta, the mayor, the prosecutor. I love that connection. They're doing their jobs. I wish that Indianapolis and other states would take notice. Um, you fire people, you charge them with something, and you don't let it go months before you even show a family an autopsy, because that's what's going on with the Drayshard Reed case. I don't think they've really even seen an autopsy. So they're hiding something, and it's pretty freaking obvious. Would you say, Holly? He was a delivery. He was delivered to a house, and a cop pulled up and took him down, stating he was parked wrong on the street. Amazon had to send someone to get his car. The witnesses told wow. The witnesses told the young black man they will. That's messed up. That is messed up. I'm so sick of it. I'm sick of it. Gwendolyn, what about the cops in Chicago that was caught in the video hiding in the mayor's campaign office? That's weird. That's weird. Huh. Holly, we'll get him out of jail. Yeah, this is I don't know. It's a lot of things going on. A lot of things going on, and we just got to be careful. Keep protesting because this ain't over. Good agua, agua, water. Jamaica. In the words of Kendrick Lamar, we gonna be all right. I agree. Totally. Hold on, I got something better. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. All right. Okay, Jamonica, this is for you. All right. Power to the people. We're gonna make it. We gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. And yes, Gwendolyn, I will look that up. Absolutely. Remember, everybody, none of this in the car. None of this in the car. None of this walking down the street. Please breathe fresh air, please. Not the N95. Yes, the N95. No N95. It's getting ready to be summertime, folks. Don't walk down the street like this. You might kill yourself. Please, I don't want to see anybody fainting because you're breathing your own air all day. Or if you have stinky breath, you might inhale that halitosis and kill yourself. You never know. You could choke on your own stinky breath. I don't fortunately have that, but some people have doodle breath. I'm sorry. Don't kill yourself with doodle breath. Breathe the air. Would you say, Holly, Amazon is filing a complaint against the department? Okay, okay. All right. All right. Black Panther, unite. We have to stick together. That's all of us. I'm not just saying black people. We definitely need to stick together, but we all need to stick together. If you believe in what I believe in, then that's we can all get along and we can all make this thing work because we're not going anywhere. We need diversity. We all have to be together. We all have to work together, pray together, eat together, have fun together. This is just what happens, you know. So we got to learn how to get along. In the good words of Rodney King, can't we all just get along? That's it. That's it. I'm serious. I'm totally right. Seriously. Yes. Can we all just get along? That's it. Let's do it. In the words of the great Rodney King. And unfortunately, he's not with us. So rest in heaven, Rodney King. Uh, but I just wanted to make this a good 30-minute live. I haven't been on in a couple of days, want to give it a break, but I'll be back at you probably Friday evening and we'll do some more chit chatting and talk about some other things going on in the world. Or it may just be, like I said, I got to get a cooking video, another cooking video out. So that's going to be coming out real soon. May do that this weekend. I'm not sure. Maybe Father's Day. I don't know. But I just appreciate everybody coming in and listening to me and giving me your opinion and your things that you've seen and what's going on with you. So that we can spew it out in the atmosphere, let everybody know what's going on. Keep protesting, keep standing up for positive things. We're gonna make it through this, but just keep your eyes open, stay vigilant, and stay blessed. Okay. All right. I don't know where George is tonight. He may be working. I don't know, Trey. But stay blessed, be positive, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Lifestyles with Eric. All right, everybody. Take care. Have a good night. Be blessed.